Oh man, it's so cold out here. I got a bit of a start on this. I remember showing you the basic outline, and all I did was put this over on the grinder and grind away everything that didn't look like it might be a knife. So that's all I've done so far. And today what I'm going to do is put a steeper edge on here. What I've got is a real shallow edge. And what I want to do is grind it up to about here. And then the final edge will be, you know, about 1/8 of an inch down the bottom there after I heat treat it. So I got a bit of a start. I still have not decided on a handle. I have a couple pieces of wood, some oak, some maple. I think I got some ash. That would probably make a nice handle, but you know, I've kind of got into this paracord weaving, and I think I could wrap this handle, just wrap it with paracord, and then come back over it again and do a nice Solomon knot on it, and that would be really nice. But I haven't decided yet, and I'm probably going to put this up in a couple of parts just because it's going to be, you know, several days before a friend of mine is, what I need is a belt / disc sander to really do a good job on this. And a friend of mine who is a woodworker, and also the guy that I get my scrap wood from for burning, and if I do find a couple of interesting pieces, I just mailed some to a friend of mine who makes pens, or has been, he does everything, but lately he's been experimenting with making pens, and I sent him some really nice pieces of wood that I found in this scrap. Anyway, that's the stuff that I have set aside that I might be able to make a good handle out of. Oh, holy crap, coffee in my shop. John's my friend. I'm not stealing his saying. He knows I think that's a funny saying, and if I say it, it's just paying homage to my friend John, J0. Alrighty, well, that's what I'm going to do. Shut this off, and it's probably going to take me a couple hours to get the angle that I want on here, and then I'm probably going to start shining this up some. And this thing has a lot of pock marks, this metal here, and it's probably going to take a whole lot of working to get it to actually look like some guy didn't make it in his backyard shop. See you in a little bit. Hey, I really haven't done anything yet, but look, get stuff all over you there. What I want to say, without sounding like a weirdo, you know, I've made a lot of weapons. I've made a couple of shotguns, 2 shotguns, just out of junk I had laying around in my box right there. That box right there. I pulled it out, dug through there, found a bunch of junk, and I made 2 shotguns. And I fired them both. I've made some war hammers. I'm making a serious knife here. I'm calling it my BAK, big ass knife. And one of the reasons I'm doing this is because I just want people to realize that, and I've said this before, but I want to say it again, you can never be unarmed. You can find stuff in your house to make a pretty good weapon out of. And while it may not be a perfect weapon, if you were in a position where you needed a weapon, you could make something and get a better weapon. Lawnmower blades, perfect example. You put a long sharp edge on a lawnmower blade, you got a machete. Everybody's got lawnmower blades, and you may not have a grinder, but I'll bet you a neighbor on either side of you may. What about a screwdriver? There's big screwdrivers out there. Let me see, I think, well, I don't have one in here, I have one in my other shop. It's a big screwdriver. You could sharpen a point on it. A crowbar. crowbar is a pretty formidable weapon. That's just a saw blade, a circular saw blade. You take like a baseball bat, you cut a slot in it, you slide the circular blade inside that slot, and you have a circular blade sticking out either side of that baseball bat. You use a little epoxy, run a screw through it, whatever. I mean, really simple. You could do this, you know, in a matter of an hour or two, you know, if it was an emergency. And you could think up any scenario you like as to why you would need a weapon, or why you would not have weapons, like a gun. You know, I have my own reasons, and maybe we're on the same wavelength, maybe we're not. If we are, then I don't need to explain any further. And if we're not, use your imagination. Alright, I'm done talking. Time to drink coffee. It's freezing out here. I hate cold. Snuck up on you. There we go. It's getting there. Keep in mind, this is the first knife I've ever made. I know it ain't looking real pretty, but when you get it, whoever gets this, you're gonna know it's handmade, that's for sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this video up because I can't really do anything else until I get that belt disc sander, and I'm still, help me decide. What do you think? Should I make wood handles or do a really heavy paracord handle? Either way, I just can't make up my mind, so I'll let you make up your mind. Make up my mind. See ya.